07 Commanders. Commander Will Fearion here, leader of the Vortex Squadron. Back with some more galactic vibes. What's going on right now in the game in Elite Dangerous? We're going to talk about that right now. Starting with Rackham HIP 87621 Planetary Exploration Initiative. It's a new community goal that's out. It's a very simple community goal. You guys should be able to handle this one. You need to go to a system called HILPA HSI. So HILL space PA space HSI at the Curie Gateway. That's where you need to register for this event. And then you need to go out with your planetary scanners, whichever one you've got, and go out and scan rocky and high metal content worlds and return all that universal cartographic data back to Curie Gateway. That's going to run for 2 weeks starting on the 8th, so it's already begun. So a couple Tuesdays from now, it'll be done. And then you will be able to pick up your reward, which will be a Detailed Surface Scanner V1, pre-engineered with expanded probe scanning radius. Now, we've already gotten this prize in the past, so if you already have one, you don't want one, don't worry about it too much. But hey, Commanders, all you got to do is get that top 75%, and you are in like Flynn. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deets right here. You can pause if you want to write them down, or if you want to go to the website, go to elitedangerous.com/community/goals. And along with that, there's another event that's been going on where someone is missing. And we got a new message about Terry Tora. She's still missing. And the professor of exobiology stuffs has sent us a message saying that he's heard nothing regarding HIP 87621, and he's growing concerned at her silence. It's not like her to be so quiet. And why were October consortium vessels in the area around the time she disappeared? Curious indeed, Commanders. Something feels very wrong about all of this. He's going to try and rally the exobiology community to push for answers. Perhaps with public demands for information, we can force the owner of HIP 87621 permit to reveal themselves. We must find Terry. This is a very important thing for him. He's very excited about this. Obviously, he is like going crazy. He'll be in touch soon, and his name is Professor Frank Radix. Now, this event had started a couple weeks ago. You had to go around and scan several the communication and other kinds of communication devices and satellites and whatnot to get this far. And now that we're this far, they want us to go get those scans of the Rockies and the high metal content worlds, which most people like anyway. So yeah, and while you're out there, if you find anything you like, you should go ahead and colonize it. Speaking of colonization, we're going to talk about that this Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain, about -7 GMT. And we're going to talk a little bit more about colonization and how to speed things up a little bit. You know, it's not going to be a tutorial, but you know how I do. You know how I do, Commanders. Come on in and let's find out. Now, let's get back to this. We're going to go to what's also new this week, which is the Vanguards patch 3. So it's 4.2.0.3 as the actual number. It says the Elite Dangerous Vanguards patch 3 is now live, and you can find the update notes below. Now, there's a lot of notes here, but the gist of it, we're going to do the gist. It's basically for squadron leaders that have been absent for more than 90 days. If they are, the system will automatically try to allow the lower ranks options to take over the squadron, which is a very great system. I think this is a great idea. And they should be able to, revitalize some of the squadrons. A lot of squadrons may go inactive as well. So if the leader does not show up to the game and nobody else is eligible, eventually it will go into what's called inactive, which doesn't mean they're going to delete it, but they're definitely going to turn it off so you don't see it when you're looking through, trying to find a guild or a squad to join. you don't have to look through all this dead weight and make all these applications to squadrons that don't exist. The Vortex Squadron, though, is very active, and we are in there. So if you're looking, come find us. It's VXSN is our call letter. So the also fixed a couple bugs here. Looks like they fixed potential causes of a crash after jumping a fleet carrier. Hadn't had that one yet. Fixed errors occurring when filtering the squadron browser by certain power play characters. Haven't done that one. And fixed squadrons not being created if the motto or the mission statement and the application requirements were left blank. My goodness. I mean, why bother making a squad if you're not going to fill out all the important stuff, huh? So, anyway, yeah, that's basically where we're at. If you have any trouble, obviously you want to contact Frontier on that. Otherwise, hopefully we will see you guys this weekend, Saturday. Don't forget, we're going to talk about colonization this weekend. And, you know, like I said, I don't think there's a lot to be said for the community goal. It's not that difficult. If there's an opportunity for me to show anything about it, I will, but it's very straightforward, very simple. You just need to scan planets with a scanner. So get you a scanner. If you don't have one already, get a nice scanner for your ship. And that's going to about do it, Commanders. That's all I got for today. We will talk to you on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week.